Hello, what is up you guys? Benji here from TeachFrog, and today we're going to be talking about a big topic, which is how to teach English as a non-native speaker. Hang on a sec. Okay, that's better, sorry. It's cramping my style a bit. So yeah, we're going to be talking about how to teach English as a non-native speaker. Now, let me just give you a kind of, I guess, pre-warning, okay? If you want to teach English as a non-native speaker, you will not earn as much as a native speaker. That's just a fact. That's just kind of, yeah, what you have to kind of accept. But that doesn't mean that there aren't amazing opportunities that I'm going to talk about. And luckily for you, the first company that I will be talking about doesn't actually require you to be at the mercy of the company. So you set your own rates. So in that instance, it's not so bad. Like you can probably end up earning about the same as a native speaker, sort of depending on, I guess, student demand. But before we continue, guys, don't forget to hit that like button if you like this video, and if you love this video, please subscribe down below. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so the first company we're going to be talking about is a company that you might have heard of. They're very popular. They're called iTalki. Okay? iTalki are a fabulous company, whether you speak English fluently or if it's as a second language. I've actually worked for them before both as a teacher as well as a student, so I've experienced both sides of this company. So here's how it works. You apply to the company as either a community teacher or a professional teacher. So a community teacher is just someone who talks to people. They don't actually have structured lessons. It's more just kind of conversations, and you don't require any TEFL certificate or things like that. You literally you need to just be able to speak the language, because people will be hiring you just to have a conversation, really. You can also apply as a professional teacher. Now this, obviously, you do have to have the credentials. You have to have the TEFL certificate, you have to have the bachelor's degree, you know, all those shiny certificates, so that iTalki will put on your profile, this person is a professional teacher. Now, the amazing thing about iTalki is that you don't actually have to just teach English. Now obviously if you're watching this video, you speak fluent English and you can understand me perfectly, but you can also teach your own native tongue, basically. So you can get kind of twice the amount of potential clients. And obviously it kind of goes without saying, English is always in big demand. So you'll probably get more people asking you to kind of like teach them English rather than any other language, maybe. But yeah, that's just kind of as a general rule of thumb, I guess. So let's talk about the pay. The pay for iTalki is, well, you decide that. Generally speaking, they ask when you first join iTalki is that you set your rates very low, because you're not going to have any reviews, you're not going to have any classes under your belt, so people aren't going to be booking classes with you because they don't know if they can trust you. When I first started working with iTalki, I set my rate at, so for a trial class I charged £2, and for an hour's class I charged £8 for an hour. And obviously I got not customers, I got students pretty much straight away, actually. And I was working maybe about 5 or 6 lessons a week. And obviously as I got better, more and more reviews, more people were starting to book me, and it kind of had like a snowball effect. So yeah, the earning potential for iTalki is, however, the sky is the limit. The second company I want to talk to you about, and it might be a company that you've already heard of, is Cambly. Now, Cambly obviously don't require you to be native. Obviously, it helps if you're kind of at a near native level. So, the fabulous thing about this company is that they operate 24/7. So you can book classes whenever you like, or whenever suits your schedule. The pay is a little low, okay? So the pay is 17 cents per minute, which roughly works out at about $10 per hour. So generally speaking, as as it goes. It's not great pay. But, you know, if you're willing to put in the work, if you're willing to put in the hours, the amount you can actually earn with that is actually quite a lot. So do bear that in mind. Don't let that kind of discourage you. Also, one thing I'd like to add is that you don't need a bachelor's certificate, or you don't even need a TEFL certificate. So that is amazing. That's a really good, I guess, really good for people that don't have that kind of backing, because I know it can be a bit discouraging from every single company that you're looking at. It's like, bachelor's degree, TEFL certificate, bachelor, and you don't even have that, but you just want to teach. So Cambly is probably the one for you if that is your situation. So the next company I want to tell you about is Topica Native. Now, Topica Native, before I did the research for this video, I'd never actually heard of Topica Native. But one thing that actually stuck out for me was that they offer a guaranteed 20 hours per month. So no matter how many bookings you get, how many blah, 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 they will guarantee you at least 20 hours per month. Because I know it can be a worry for teachers, how many bookings they're gonna get, you know, because it's kind of like freelance, you know, you never know how many students you'll get. So it can be a bit worrying, but having that kind of, I know I'm gonna get 20 hours per month is amazing. Do keep in mind, I haven't actually spoken to anyone, I don't know if it really is guaranteed 20 hours per month, but that's what they say. They say, yeah, we guarantee you 20 hours per month, so can't complain. You're mainly going to be teaching university students or professionals, so it's not kind of like puppet shows and like, you know. So it's basically, it's just for adults wanting to learn English. And obviously they do require you to have a bachelor's and a TEFL, but they don't require you to be a native speaker. Yay! The next company I want to tell you about is a great company called PalFish. Now, PalFish are an amazing company. They do require you to have a bachelor's certificate and a TEFL certificate, which is, you know, pretty standard as far as ESL companies go. Much like iTalki or iTalki, you're able to set your own rate, which is amazing. So like generally speaking, it's from $10 to $18 per hour that people set their rates to. So it's pretty good, but obviously you can decide what you're worth. And guys, the final one that I want to introduce you to, and it's the one that I promote most on my channel, is iTutorGroup. iTutorGroup are a fantastic company. Generally speaking, I know if you're from England or if you're from America, generally speaking, your base pay for a 25-minute session is around £7 or $7 per 25-minute session. So, you know, there you have it. The amazing thing about iTutorGroup is you can work 24/7 and they give you the students. You don't have to make a shiny new profile, whatever. It's a computer system that literally just allocates you students. So you'll always be in work, you'll always have work. But I have seen that recently there has been a dip in work because we've just had Chinese New Year like 2 months ago. And then obviously with coronavirus, everything just kind of like bubbled into this kind of mess. So there were less students basically, and people were getting booked a lot less, and it was actually a bit of a problem for a little while. But now, thank God, lessons are finally starting to come back to normal. As schools are opening across China, those schedules are starting to get filled up again. With iTutorGroup as well, they say you have to be near native, okay? So you have to almost have like a British or American or Australian like accent. Obviously you don't have to have a passport from that company, but you need to be kind of near native. Pretty much native, but not, you don't have to have been, you could just be really good at English. You don't actually have to be native, but you have to be really, really good. They have quite high requirements. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I really hope you got something out of it. And if you know of any other amazing ESL companies that that employ non-native teachers, then please write it down below. I'd love to be able to maybe make another video, you know, giving you a few more ideas, a few more ESL companies that you can work for. you know, because I don't have all the information in the world. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, and as always, if you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up, and if you loved it, please subscribe down below for more videos. Alright, thank you guys, ciao for now. Mwah.